Hey babe, thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today's one's a little bit different to normal. You'll hear me say a couple of times kind of throughout the videos that my brain isn't working, and it's not. I've had a bit of time off work over the month of June. We're still in June now when I'm filming this for you, but I've been off sick from work. I'm not okay. I'm really burnt out basically, but not just like neurotypical vocationally burnt out. I'm burnt out with life. So I'm struggling quite a lot in all areas. Why am I telling you this? I don't know why I'm telling you this. I think I'm telling you this. Okay, I think I'm telling you this because with not feeling great, yeah, okay, this is where the train of thought was going. With not feeling great, I've definitely noticed that I have been drawn to shopping and spending money on plants more so than I typically am. And so I have got a few unboxings to share with you, and there's actually 2 other plants I've unboxed I completely forgot to film, so they're not even included in this video. So these videos are all filmed on different days, all in different like states of how I'm feeling at the moment. And obviously, you know, I put the camera on, I'm talking about plants, so generally quite happy and perky, but some of them are a little bit lower in energy and some of them are a little bit higher. Typically with other unboxings that I've done, it's just like one video, like one order from one shop, and I'm unboxing a box of plants. But because all of these are pretty much like one plant from each place, I thought I'd just put them all into one video for you. So I hope you enjoy watching it. There's a bit of chatter throughout as well, and just general ramblings of planty goodness. So grab a cuppa, get a snack, or do some plant chores and join me for all of these unboxings. Thank you so much for watching. Hey gang, I don't imagine this is the beginning of the video, but I'm opening an I'm unboxing something. I'm working from home today because I'm not sleeping very well at the moment, and therefore my brain is really not functioning. I'm really struggling, but this plant is very exciting. Sorry about all the noise. So I really wanted to open it with you. There's no clear end to open it with. Some packing peanuts. A lot of packing peanuts. Great. Oh, I'm excited. This is a plant from my Hoya wish list. My scissors are broken. From my Hoya wish list. If you watched that video where I shared my all of the Hoyas in my collection and the ones that are on my wish list, this is one of them. I'm so excited. I can't believe I've got this plant. The floof. Any guesses? Any guesses? Oh, it's in vermiculite. Here we go. Can you tell what it is? Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to like hurt it. Oh, I'm so excited. Ah! Oh my god. You guys, I have an Albo marginata polynera. Oh my god, these are the 2 older leaves. Oh, the lighting's terrible. Look at that, and then it's got new ones. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, Oh, I'm so happy to have it. She's trying to just set you up without having to put my tripod up, but you're in a plant. Okay, I've literally, I need to tell, just got home from work. I am so thirsty, but I have this parcel which I haven't yet taken my dress off of. But this is from Wax Wicked Plants. And I don't know if you would have seen, I don't know how I'm doing this video. No, I mean, if you know Wax Wicked Plants, you'll know that they're like specialists in carnivorous plants. And I have bought another carnivorous plant this month. And like, I've been wanting, I don't know if any of you watch Harley G, like she's my OG houseplant person that I've watched for years, like years before she even had her sons, and like it's been a very long time I've been watching Harley, but she's not recently, but she created like a carnivorous plant bog type thing, and like since she did that video I was like, I'm intrigued. And like Wild Fern, one of the other like OG planty creators that I watch, has some like pings on her windowsill, and I'm feeling a little bit of like an itch. I also watched one of is it Plants with Melissa, Plants by Melissa, I can't remember which way around, but she made like a carnivorous plant terrarium type thing. So yeah, I've been feeling the kind of intrigue bubble inside of me, and I have had carnivorous plants before. Well, plant. I've opened the box and it's just bubble wrap in here so far. I've had the standard, like the Venus flytrap. My brain's not working. I've had the Venus flytrap and it died. This was like yonks ago, like probably like 8 years ago or something, like before I really understood that plants, like even the common ones that we get in garden centres, they have their own specific needs, and I gave it tap water and I didn't like that. So inside of the bubble wrap I've got my invoice. There are 2 plants in here, got a bit of extra newspaper to kind of hold them in place, and then 2 balls. I love that they've included like a tag with the name stuck to the side. Oh, I'm excited. I ordered these ages. Oh my god, I just need to. I won't pop it all, like I'll save it for packaging, but I ordered these like right at the beginning of the month, and we're like I think we're at like the end of the 3rd week now. So, and I knew there were going to be a delay because they put on their website that like they were preparing for some of the RHS shows. So I knew that they were off to the Malvern RHS show, which like I'm gutted. It looked like it was so good. There was like a houseplant festival there, which like just amazing. It looks so good, and I'm gutted that I didn't get to go. But they put on their website that because of that show there was going to be a delay in shipping, and that plants would be shipped out this week. So I was expecting a delay, and I'm just so excited. I feel like I've not really had any plants arrive in the post this month. I've had one other, which you may or may not have seen yet. No, that's a lie, 2 others. I don't know, I've got them all written down. You probably know that more than I do right now because my brain it's not working. This is very well sellotape shut. Ooh. So this one is the Pinguicula cyclosecta. Can't remember what it looks like. I can kind of remember what the other one looks like. So these are both pings. Oh my god, this is so well like packaged up. Yeah, they're both pings. There are loads of different types of carnivorous plants. The other one that I've got is not a ping, it's a Drosera. Oh my God, it's so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Oh wow. It's like taped in. So like, from what I understand with pings is that they are carnivorous plants, so they do have sticky leaves, but I believe that in the kind of like autumn winter time, their leaves can go a little bit more matte, I suppose, like not sticky, and they can look a bit more like succulents. I'm scared. I don't want to like hurt it. Woo. Oh, I'm really excited. I haven't quite decided how I want to like display these. They'll definitely go on my windowsills because I know they quite like full sun. I feel like I was watching one of Benji's videos and I'm sure he said something about them needing like quite a lot of sun to be able to produce the like stickiness. I'm sure he said that in a video. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, there's a snail on it. Oh, I hope, would that be getting eaten? Because it's alive. I mean, I don't want that like chilling out in my plants. Like, can you see? Oh my God, my nails are awful. There's a little snail there. I mean, it's super cute. Can you have a snail as a pet? It's only slightly sticky at the moment. Right, I'm gonna have to get him like reaching. He's like, what on earth? What's just happened? I don't know what to do with you, friend. You're really cute though. Like, I'm worried that there's just gonna be like loads of snail eggs or something in here now. I'm just gonna put it back down here and hope that it doesn't move deceptively fast for me to keep an eye on it. Did you get a good look at the plant? Pinguicula cyclosecta. I feel like it was quite a big, sorry, the lighting's not gonna let it like really focus on it, is it? I feel like it was quite a big looking one on the website. It almost looks like it might have like a purpley. Oh, is it the purple one? It might be the purple one. I think it's the purple one, gang. I think it is purple. At different times of the year. And the other one I got is pink. I think that's what is happening. I want to give the snail a name. I've really like, every now and then, like, I keep looking at, what are they called? Isopods. I keep looking at isopods and I really love them. I love the like rubber ducky ones. They are so cute. Like their little face looks like a rubber ducky face. And I've like, as a kid, I was always one of those kids that just loved bugs. Like I had snails. I remember having a pet spider in the garden. It lived underneath like a stone. It lived there for ages and it was huge. And yeah, I've just always been a bit like, I don't know. I've definitely had phases where I would not have been like caught dead rummaging around in mud. And then at other points in my life, like I was the kid making mud pies. I feel like I'm going back to my roots. I'm hanging out with like boggy plants. I live in a jungle. Like, I don't know. I'm just, I feel like, I don't know what I feel. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to start getting all philosophical in this video. Tied up again. This one is a Pinguicula Wesser. May or may not be pronouncing any of these names right, but this one is one, I'm keeping an eye on this now. This one is one that goes pink. It does look quite green so far, from what I can see through the bag. And I don't know if it's like I don't know if it is at different times of the year in terms of colour, or whether it's like a response to the sun. Don't know. I really want to try and do something with that snail. Oh, this one's got some bugs on it. Dead bugs, not live bugs this time. This one looks really sticky. Oh, I can like see it. Oh, it's so sticky. I wonder if I can like... Oh, I didn't show you. Hang on. Let me put my finger on it. Like if I... Can you see? Ooh. Oh, so cool. I don't know anything about these plants. Oh, well, I don't know nothing. I know I need to give them distilled water. So I have done a little bit of research. I want to try and show you again. It's so cool. You probably shouldn't touch them so much, should you? Oh, where did the snail go? Oh no. Oh no, it's like going down. It's like gone into here. Come back out, friend. Don't. Oh God. So yeah, these are my two carnivorous plants. Pinguicula wessa, which will be pinky. It's kind of got a little pink tinge to it, but not amazingly so. And Pinguicula cyclosecta, which is purpley with a friend. Back to the normal video. Hey you guys, I wasn't expecting to be filming today, but I've just got a parcel through which says live plants on it, so I thought I would film this little unboxing. I mean, there's being, I don't know, resourceful with your packaging, and then there's, you know, being resourceful. Yeah, there's like a little shape here from, like, that's already in the box. It says open here, and I wonder if I can get to the plant through this little gap. I don't know if I can. I think I'm just gonna have to like rip this. They've taped, there's so much tape all over this box. How ridiculous. This is some intense packaging. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm in enough. It's filled with newspaper. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared to like pull it through. Try and cut the box a little bit. Ooh, there's floof. Does that mean there's leaves? Okay, box is fully being ripped apart. You can't see that, but it is. Okay, I think I can see the pot. Right. Oh, it's just a random bit of leaf with some dead leaves on it. Okay. I think I've got it. Okay, Never had a plant delivered in a Heineken beer thing, but there's a first time for everything. There's lots of leaves around, and what have I ordered recently? These don't look like leaves that I've ordered. I don't understand where they're coming from, unless this packaging's really just been reused, which it looks like it probably has been. Bought a couple of plants off of eBay. I'm a little bit scared. I didn't look, because the packaging is just so odd. And I'm scared there's like pests in there. Like, you shouldn't judge a plant based on its packaging, but it doesn't look like there's been a lot of care put into it. And you know, I'm all for reusing packaging. I absolutely am. You know, it's genius. Using boxes that you've already got, totally good. But I don't know. It's not getting a lot of care put into this kind of vibe. So this is what we're looking like so far. Okay. A bit more floof at the bottom. A little bit concerned about... Oh, is it the Hoyas? But I ordered 2 Hoyas. Were they sent separately? Or are they both in here? I'm so confused. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I ordered from eBay 2 Hoyas from the same place, and it was a little bit odd because you had to pay the shipping twice, and the shipping was like £10 for like a tiny little Hoya. Like, the shipping was more than the Hoya, and like, I know shipping costs are quite a lot, but that seemed like a lot. So then, like, I bought 2 Hoyas. I had to pay the shipping twice, but they did refund. They refunded the shipping, and then there was like another refund. I think there was a discount, like almost like a bundle discount, because I bought 2 plants from them. Where are all these little leaves coming from? So weird. But like, did they just send the plant? I think they sent the plants separately. This is just one of the Hoyas. This is so confusing. I'm trying to get the floof off. Oh my god. Oh, it's cute though. This is a Hoya from off of my wish list. If you watched my recent Hoya collection and wish list video, this is the Rotundiflora, and I think I got this for like $7.99. Cute. So it's got 5 leaves. These 2 at the top are like from a new growth point, so that's exciting. I love the shape of this one, and like how weird and veiny it is. Like, you can kind of see it on those older leaves more. Like, look at how weird that is. But yeah, that was not the plant I was expecting. Like, I've ordered like this. I'm pretty sure this sorry, just clearing up some dirt. This, I'm sure this is like a shop, like they sell lots of different Hoyas, and I've ordered a plant from an eBay listing that looks more like somebody like me, just like selling some plants. So I thought it was going to be that person, like not the shop. But hey, I now have a Hoya Rotundiflora in my collection, and I'm very happy about it. So that's that. That's not what I was expecting at all, but how cute. It doesn't look pesty, by the way. I will shift it out of this soil pretty sharpish though, I think. It doesn't look like bad soil, it's not my soil. So yeah, Hoya Rotundiflora. I imagine this video will be put in amongst other unboxing plant videos. So I'll see you again in a minute. Hey gang, welcome to another day. Wasn't planning on filming again today, but I have a package, so I'm gonna unbox it with you. So I didn't know whether it was gonna be plants or not, so I kind of did open it, and I can see inside that there are 2 tubes. So there are definitely plants in here. Oh, I'm so excited. So this is another eBay purchase, and I was actually a little bit like cheeky with this one. So I was bidding on a Caudex plant, and right now the name is not in my head. Like, I'm still quite new to Caudex plants, I'm still learning all their names, but I'll have it on screen when I show you it. I was bidding on this plant, or like not bidding. I mean, sorry, slight rant. I don't bid on stuff on eBay until like the last few minutes. Like, who is driving the price up and bidding over the course of the week that this plant is listed? Like, come on, just stop. If that's you, stop. Wait until the end of the listing, set a timer on your phone so you don't forget, and then in the last few minutes, then put in your, like, the highest bid you're willing to pay. And then if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. And I've won a couple of listings on eBay like that recently. Sorry, probably can't actually hear me very well over the tape, can you? So yeah, I bid on this one, like literally, I think I put in like the submit bid at like 20 seconds left. Like, I really wanted this plant, and like I'd been watching the price increase ever so slightly like over the last few minutes, and I was like, I'm just going to go in with like a much higher price, but a price that I'm still willing to pay for this plant right on the last few seconds. And that's risky because obviously internet connection, the app can freeze, like you might not always get your bid in time, but I've never failed. So I won this plant, the Caudex plant, and then when I was about to pay, I just had a little look on the seller's eBay site and just had a little mooch to see what else they've got, and I saw another plant and I was like, this plant, it hasn't technically been on my wish list, but it's been one that I've kind of like, it's been one of those ones that I've kept in the back of my mind where I've been like, I don't know how realistic it is that I could ever get you, but if I saw the opportunity, I would really like to get it. But this plant was up for bids and it had like 6 days left. Like, it was another week basically, and I was like, I don't really want to put in a bid for that. So I've just had a little glimpse of it. So I messaged the seller and I was like, look, I'm so excited to have got this plant that I'm going to pay for. Just curious if you have any more of the other plant. But I can see you've got it up for bids, but it's like, you know, it's got a week left on it. Like, any others? I can see that you grew it from seed, like. And he was like, yeah, no, I've got some others. I'll throw it in for an extra £4.50, which the bidding price had already gone past that. And I was like, thanks. So I've got 2 plants. Okay, so this is the one that I actually bid on and won, and like the original plant that I was buying from him. So they're wrapped in like, this looks like it's wrapped in a cut up beer box. Yesterday, you will have just seen it. I opened up another plant that was packaged in another beer box. How funny. In that video, I think I said that I'd ordered 2 Hoyas and one of them hadn't arrived, and they'd actually refunded me for it, and because it wasn't looking good. They didn't message me to say that, but I'm really gutted because it was a Hoya manipurensis, and like that was the main reason I ordered the rotundiflora to like kind of make it worth it almost. But it's really annoying. Oh, it's not, no, it's not. It's not a beer box. So we've got cardboard with tissue. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Hang on, let's get the cardboard off. Oh, I mean, the leaves look a smidge, like, this is the listing photo. I hope I can get it up. It doesn't quite look like this, but obviously it has been packaged up and maybe it'll relax out a little bit. Oh, I love the shape of these leaves. Like, look how freaking cool. It's quite weighty. I wonder if the substrate's, I mean, the substrate's either going to be wet with the weight it is, or it's a very gravelly substrate. Let's see. Look at that little Caudiciform. It's such a chunky little thing with such a skinny little, like, growth trunk. Oh, so good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, got a bit of wet tissue over the top. I think it's a very gravelly mix. Ooh. Okay, the Caudex is still very firm. I don't think this has been in the post for very long, to be honest. Like, it was either shipped out yesterday or the day before. The noises. I can't remember what it's called, but I love it. It's so cute. Oh. I love all the weirdos. It feels quite cold, which is interesting because it's been quite warm. I hope it's gonna be okay. I hope it survives. A little bit scared. It's got like loads of little like curly, like tenderly bits. It's so cool. Okay. So the next one, I don't think is considered a Caudex plant, but it is, I believe, considered a succulent. I first saw this plant years ago. I remember thinking it's not real. Like, it just seemed so out of this world. But it's, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, because this, like, literally, I saw it this once on Instagram, it just popped up, and then kind of put it in my head, like, I'd like to get that, but probably never gonna get the chance. Had a little look at the time to see if I could purchase it, couldn't. And I was like, there's probably gonna be another kind of plant. So it's just kind of been, you know, lurking in the back of my mind. But I feel like, if I'm remembering correctly, it's a part of the, like, tomato family, which is a bit wild. Same setup again, cardboard. I'm sorry about the noise. Cardboard wrapped around tissue, and there's some cling film. Ooh. I'm a little bit scared. This plant is vicious. Oh my god. Oh, this is cool. Never did I ever think I would own this plant. So I think I should still be able to get it. This was the listing for this plant. So this one looks a little bit like healthier than this one, but £4.50. I've got no idea how to grow this. I've no idea what kind of care it wants. Oh my god. Oh my god. This plant is wild. Can you tell? I think you can. The leaves are fuzzy. They're really, really soft. And then there are these crazy orange spikes. What? And the whole thing is fuzzy. The whole thing is spiky too, to be fair. Like, look at these. Oh my god. Now that I've got this, I'm definitely going to need to do like some research on how to care for it. Because what the actual heck? This is a crazy, crazy plant. I'm going to have to message the guy and be like, what do I do? How do I care for this? It's like a, I don't I don't know, like I want to touch it so much because it's so fuzzy, but these spikes are like, it's like I don't know, like a Care Bear holding knives. I don't Oh my god, it's so cool. Let's see what the soil situation's like. Do you know, I often think, like, whenever I'm looking at plants at the moment, I'm so attracted to the proper weirdos, and it takes me back to probably like years ago now. I was watching, like, my OG plant YouTuber is Harley G. I still love all of her content. I still watch all of her content, even though quite a lot of it is like aimed at beginners, and I don't know, like I put it on, it's like hanging out with an old friend. Like, I don't think she's got any idea who I am. I don't think she doesn't have any idea who I am, but she is like my OG plant person. I've been watching her for years. Like, she's got like 2 boys now, and I've been watching her before she was even pregnant. Like, been for ups and downs. Like, I think she's fantastic. And I remember years ago her saying something like she really loves the weird plants, and I can remember thinking, we've got really different taste in plants. Like, I'm definitely not that person. I can't get the sellotape off. I really love the kind of, you know, classic, like I think at the time it was like the heart-shaped leaf, like all of the philodendrons, like give me velvety leaves any day, which like I still love. But at that point in time, she was showing all these like weird, I guess kind of ugly looking plants, and I could not see the appeal. Whereas now I'm like, give me all of those plants. Like, I almost feel, I don't know, if you're a plant collector, you go through phases of like the plants that you love, and like you evolve to appreciate the weirder plants the longer that you're in the like hobby. I don't know. Let me know if you feel like you've gone through that as well. Like, I've definitely got plants in my collection now that I really didn't like ages ago. This sellotape is insane. Oh. Nearly there. I'm too scared to like prick myself. I can't get this bit off. Ooh. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. I've never had so much trouble getting tape off of a plant before. I just want to look at the substrate. Oh, it looks like the same. Or at least a very, very gritty substrate. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I spent a lot of time on this plant. I think it's like a Solanum. Don't know why I'm bothering to try and remember. Right. Those are those. Whilst I'm here and whilst I'm filming, yesterday I went over to Hayley's greenhouse, mint plants, and here I am talking about her again. I feel like I've spoken about her so much recently, but she has the goods, guys. Like, if you are in and around Bristol, get in touch with her, go and see her greenhouse. Like, it's insane. If you're not, keep it in mind if you're ever passing through. But also, she does have a website. Like, she's got some amazing stuff, and you can always, like, she's so approachable and so responsive in terms of like her Instagram DMs. Like, she's like the opposite of me. Like, I'm not contactable. You can contact me, but you're unlikely to get a reply, let's be honest. Whereas Hayley's like the opposite. Like, she's like bounding off replies like all the time. So if you're on the hunt for something that you cannot find, she might have it. Like, just give her a message. But yeah, look at the website as well. So yeah, I went up to her greenhouse to have a little look at a recent shipment that she got in from Glasgow of Caudex plants. Can you see a bit of a theme? I'm in my Caudex era. I'm in like my chunky plant era, and I'm loving it. So I popped up and had a little look to see what she's got. She had some amazing ones, and like I could have bought loads of them, but like trying not to spend loads of money on plants, I say in an unboxing video. I was mindful that I'd already spent quite a bit on plants and was trying not to spend too much. I have, however, sent her some photos of ones that I wanted to take but didn't, and I'm like, if these are still here like come payday, oh hey, I'll get them. Like, take my money. I did leave with, how many plants did I leave with? 1, 2, 3. I left with 5 plants. So 3 of them were from Hayley's greenhouse and 2 of them were from the farm. So her greenhouse is based on Elm Tree Farm, but Elm Tree Farm is, I don't know, it's like partnered with the Brandon Trust, I don't know, but it's a working farm and they do amazing work for people with disabilities, and like they give them jobs, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous. Work that they've done there, they've transformed the farm. It looks amazing. If you haven't been recently, you need to go because it looks beautiful. They've got so many gorgeous beds of like loads of different things growing, and they have some other plants just kind of like dotted around, ready out displayed for people to purchase. And I spotted one and I was like, I think I need that one too because it's such a gorgeous colour. And when I was purchasing that it was from Bash, who, I don't know, does he own the farm? Does he manage the farm? I don't know, but he's like the main guy that works with, well, like Hayley's Mint Plants and then Bash's Elm Tree Farm. I don't know how all the business things work, but I was talking to him and he was like, oh, I've got this other plant, like, let me just go and get it. And he pulled out this other sedum because the one I was purchasing from him was a sedum. And he just said I could just take it for free. It's like this little orangey thing. Anyway, I'll show you them. I'll show you all the plants. Stop talking about them. Let's just show you them. Noisy outside. So I've already repotted it because it was in a huge pot and I wanted to put it in a small pot. But this is one of the sedums that I bought from the farm. And of course the colour is not being captured on camera. It's kind of capturing it. It's a gorgeous, like frosted deep purple. Like, I don't know, really, really, really cool. It was £2. And Bash said that these have been out, like, just outdoors in the elements, living life. Like, they don't take them in or anything. So, because I was saying, like, my balcony is a nightmare. Because it's south-facing, it just gets absolutely battered by the sun, the wind, the rain. It's a really hard balcony to grow on, especially because it's like not sheltered. Like, there are people behind me who also have south-facing windows and balconies, and they can grow all sorts. Like, there's some I can see they're growing like veggies, but because their balcony goes into the like complex, it's more sheltered, whereas ours, there's no shelter and it gets absolutely blasted by, it's the wind, I think. It's just absolutely blasted. It's really hard to grow out there. Anyway, he was like, I think this will be absolutely fine. And I was like, oh cool, okay, you know, maybe. And this was the other one. It's like this little orange flame kind of sedum. I don't know what kind of sedum it is. I don't know what kind of sedum this is either, but this is the one he gave me for free. And I was like, maybe I could do like a little sedum pot out there. But I was really quickly reminded. So I put this one out on the balcony just because I hadn't fully inspected it yet. And it was an outdoor plant. And I'm just trying to be cautious with like pests and stuff. And I put it out there, and like a couple of hours later, I was reminded as to another reason as to why I can't really have plants on the balcony, and that is the squirrel. The squirrel was just like rummaging around in the soil and like knocking it over. Like, we've lost some leaves. I'm pretty sure one of the growth points is gone. Like, so even if it was to survive the weather, the wind, the rain, the sun, it would probably get destroyed by the squirrel, because the squirrel likes to store its nuts in there. Just likes to dig and rummage around. The squirrel doesn't want me to have pretty things out on the balcony. Like, all it wants is peanuts. So I don't think I will put it out on the balcony, but I do need to like repot it and inspect it and treat it. So those were the 2 that I got from the farm. Let me show you the 3 that I got from Hayley. So this guy is one of them. The tag, this is a, like, this will be a rescue plant, and oh God, it's so noisy outside. This is the label, and I think it's a I find handwriting so hard to read. Graptopetalum paraguayensis, and it says ghost plant. I don't know. I saw it was like tucked away at the back. It was £5 and it was sat like this, and I was like, I need that weirdo. I love that it's got this tiny little like baby one, and then this really long one. It's kind of pink, like it's not really showing up on the camera, but it's like a really subtle pink colour. And what I'm considering doing, it's what's the word, notching, like doing some notching down the stem to see if I can promote offshoots, because I don't want to lose all of this, but it does look a little bit ridiculous. So I'd like to notch it and see if I can get some growth points coming off of it, and if not, I might chop it here and repot it with this little guy, and then see if it grows shoots after being like fully chopped. But I'm going to try the notching first and just see whether that does anything. I'll do the notching in a video with you so you can see how I do it, and join me on this little experiment to see if I can get this guy to like, I don't know, I've just got visions of like just more weird and wonderful growth. I don't know. And then I got this guy, which I've also already repotted, and I can't remember the name of this one either. Jatropha podagrica, also known as the Buddha's belly. £5. And I've been eyeing these up for so long. Like, I've been wanting one of these. Somebody literally commented on one of my videos recently about getting one of these, and I can't remember your name. I'm really sorry. I can't remember your name, but I said I've literally just got one. This is it. This is the one I got. It's got the teeniest weeniest little leaves growing in. They're kind of like a deep purpley red, and then these little things are like the beginning of flowers. And don't they look like they remind me of like frog feet? Do they not remind you of frog's feet? I love it so much. And this was in like a huge pot, and I put it in the car and I drove away, and I just glanced over, like I was pretty sure I'd put all of the things, like I'd pretty securely put them in a box. And I drove away and I looked at it just to check that everything was still fine, and this one had fallen over, and I was like, you are snug. What has happened? But it wasn't the pot that had fallen over, it was the plant. I was like, oh no, the roots have snapped. I don't think it had any. Which is probably why it was £5. It's all like solid, like it's not rotten. Yeah, it's got no roots. So that'll be why it was £5, because it was not rooted. It's definitely a rehab, but it's obviously got the will to live, because it's, you know, it's pushing out leaves. Look how cute. And it's pushing out flowers, and like it's doing a good job. It's such a cutie. I really love it. Like, I really hope it does just root and keep growing. Like, I don't know what to do with all of these little sections. Like, it looks like where old leaves have tried to grow and they've not made it, but they're kind of spiky and I kind of like them. But there's a part of me that also wants to pick them off. But like, will that take away some of its character? I don't know. So that was the second one I picked up from Hayley. And then there was three. Well, there's two left there that I really want, but there was like, so one of them, and the one, so hang on. There was 3 that I really liked. One of them I was like, okay, I definitely don't need that. I can let that go. It's okay. It can stay there. And then so I was debating between 2. And obviously I've bought one home and I've left one there, and I regret leaving the one there. And then as I've kind of been thinking about it, I actually regret leaving 3 there. But as I said, I was trying not to spend ridiculous amounts of money. And Caudex plants take a while to grow, so, you know, they cost a bit more. It's fair. So the one that I walked away with was £45, and it is an Uncarina peltata Madagascar. I think this would have been the original label that the previous owner gave it, and I'm also assuming there's this tucked away that also has the name on it, but it says 10k next to it, and then this website. So I'm assuming that's probably where the original owner purchased this plant from. And there's a bit of me that is sentimental with stuff like that, so even though I don't know the owner, I will probably keep that. Like, even though I might not keep it with the plant, I don't know, but I will keep it because it's just part of this plant's history and like where it's come from. And I don't know, it just feels, I think that's part of what Hayley does with the plants in like going around and rescuing them. They just come with a story and they come with character, and I don't know, like it's more, I'm sorry, I will get to the plant, but like, I know it's a bit morbid, but I do every now and then, and by every now and then, probably once a week, maybe once every fortnight, I think to myself, like, what would happen to my collection if I weren't here anymore, or I couldn't care for them? And I would want someone, like, it's hard to think about, like, I guess, you know, I know you guys would understand, like, I love these plants. Like, it's a collection. I adore them. I love the way I could just love them. And the thought of not being the one to care for them is heartbreaking. But obviously, if I'm not here, I'm not here. I'm not aware of that anymore. But if I wasn't here, I would want someone like Hayley to come in, gather them all up, show them some love, and then find them new loving homes. And yeah, like that, this plant has come to me because that's the kind of thing that's happened. So I want to treat it with the respect and care that it deserves, and that its previous owner that obviously like imported it in, you know, I don't know how old this plant is, I don't know how long they had it, but it's probably been in their collection for a lifetime. And this is the actual plant. So Uncarina peltata Madagascar. Like, I don't know, there's something so sentimental about owning a plant that somebody else has cared for and loved, like the way I love and care for my plants. Like, I feel very sentimental about them. But this one. Its leaves are slightly fuzzy. They're cute and soft. I like the growth shape that these get, and they put out, at least the quick photos that I was looking at, it looks like they put out some beautiful yellow blooms, so that's quite exciting. It has got this like dead section. I'm going to remove that. Like, obviously all of this I can tell is alive, but this section here is dead, so I will kind of chop that bit off. It's got some new little leaves coming in at the top there, and yeah, I am going to love this plant like its previous owner loved it. Hopefully a lot. Obviously it might have been their least favourite plant. But there was a couple from that person's collection that I would love to be able to purchase, and I have told Hayley that if they are still there come payday, I will be getting them. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about those plants. I've no idea when this video is going to end, but I'll see you in the next thing. That's it. Those are all of the unboxings I filmed this month. I'm really enjoying the like weirdo plants, the Hoyas, the odd succulents, the carnivorous plants. Like, something is falling down next door. I'm really enjoying the weird plants, the cool Hoyas, the weird succulents, the carnivorous plants, the Caudex plants. Oh, I'm loving them all. Please let me know if you're enjoying seeing these plants and whether you're curious about adding them to your collection as well. I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, hit the bell so that you get notifications for when I upload, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, bye!